What's up guys, it's Ed back again from TechSource and welcome to cool tech under $100 for the month of September. If you guys are new to the series and somehow missed my previous episodes, I'll go and leave a playlist link down below so you guys can catch up after the video. But without wasting any more time, let's begin. By the way, all the products mentioned in this video will be listed down below in the order that they appear, so it's easier for you guys to find them. So with that said, let's start off by the most requested item from my desk setup, the LEDs. So these are from friends of Hue, and what sets these LEDs apart from most of the other ones is that you can control them wirelessly through your smartphone or tablet. There's a dedicated app that gives you full control on selecting the perfect color for your setup. You can even save them into something called a scene, which gives you quick access to it. You can also adjust the intensity of the color, which I find awesome. But the one thing I absolutely love about this app is that I don't need to log into it to access my scenes. I just pull down the notifications tab from wherever I am and select the pre-configured settings from there. Also, tapping the same color a second time will disable the lights. It states that the LED strip is 6 feet long, but it managed to fit the entire length of my desk, which is 72 inches, and I still managed to have some extra left over that wrapped around the other side of the desk, so it's more like 6.5 feet if you ask me. You can also cut the strips anywhere you like to make it shorter. So the starter pack is less than $100, but unfortunately you will need to buy the bridge, which is sold separately if you want to be able to control the lights using your smartphone, but I'll go ahead and leave a link to both of them down below for you guys. Next up, we have a 14-port USB aluminum hub from Anker. It features 13 USB 3.0 ports and a single smart charging port that delivers up to 2.1 amps for charging your devices. On one side, we have the USB pass-through port with the DC in, and on the other side is the power button. This is great for anyone that has a crap ton of accessories or devices that need USB 3.0. I, on the other hand, have found a slightly different use for it. This is my little docking station for my smartphones, and I have one micro USB cable running from each phone to a power brick, which is then connected to an outlet. So I have a bunch of cables and power bricks below, so I thought of a great idea. I can just hook this up on the roof of the table, get some short micro USB cables and connect it all to the USB hub, and only have one wire go directly into the power. Now I know that USB 3.0 only outputs 0.9 amps, which is half the speeds of regular USB charging ports, but I'll leave these to charge overnight anyway, so I'm never in a hurry. By the way, I will leave a link down below to where I got these awesome carbon fiber skins from if anyone is interested. Next up, we have a power bank from ZeroLemon, but this is no regular power bank. This is actually a solar-powered 20,000 milliamp portable charger that's actually rain resistant as well. You can charge the power bank using direct sunlight or by the micro USB port on the side. On the other side is the power button, and when pressed will indicate how much juice is left, and if you hold it down it will activate the built-in flashlight. It also features 2 USB ports that you can use to charge 2 devices at the same time. Now the solar charging feature is only 1/5 of the speed of regular charging ports, but it's still a really nice feature if you're out camping for days or weeks at a time. This next product is one of my favorite products featured in this video. This is the SanDisk I Expand mobile flash drive for iPhones and iPads. Apple keeps shafting us every year by releasing 16GB models and not giving us the 32GB versions, which means that we have to pay extra to make the jump to 64GB. This forces a lot of us to stick with the 16GB model, and we all know that's just not enough space for all our music, photos, and videos. Well, this is where the 64GB I Expand comes in. It's basically like a USB flash drive, but for iPhones. You can sync all your photos from your phone to the flash drive and delete them right after to save you space, or you can store your music and movies all on this flash drive and only transfer them to your phone when you want to listen or watch them. Or better yet, if you don't have enough space on your phone, you can watch it straight from the flash drive itself. I'm definitely sticking with the 16GB model next year as well, since I now have expandable storage. This next product is a simple one. This is a tablet stand by iProp, but it's a unique tablet stand, which is why I included it in my cool tech video. The stand itself is made out of non-slip silicone, which holds all tablets under 18mm of thickness, and behind that is a mesh type material with micro beads that is detachable and machine washable. It's basically a beanbag chair for your tablet. Because of the micro bead base, you are guaranteed to find the perfect viewing angle regardless of your position, whether you are lying in a bed, sitting on the sofa, or even a chair. Absolutely a brilliant invention, and I recommend this to anyone who watches movies or videos on their tablets a lot. These next three products are all from Nyko and work with the PlayStation 4. First up is the charging dock that offers a much more convenient way of charging the controllers. It connects to the front two USB ports and comes with two dongles that you can connect up to two controllers. Just drop the controller off near the port and it will snap in place magnetically. This will also charge your controllers in rest mode, which is awesome. So since it took up the front two USB ports, you get those back near the end, which is a lot better if you ask me, since you can run the cables to the back, which offers a much cleaner look. At number 2 is the Nyko Data Bank. If you're a hardcore gamer either on the Xbox or PlayStation 4 and have tons of games on your console and need more space, then this has your name written all over it. With the Data Bank, you are able to expand your original storage up to 2 TB of space using a standard hard drive, which you can either buy separately or use one that you already have. The last item from Nyko is an attachable type pad that you can hook up to your controller. You no longer have to use the lame directional keys to type words one letter at a time. It fits right in front of the controller with ease and it doesn't mess with the ergonomics. In fact, it's slightly more comfortable holding the controller with this equipped. Because it covers the audio jack, you get another one using the type pad so you can still connect your headset. It's also Bluetooth compatible, meaning you can connect it to virtually anything from smartphones to tablets, TVs, and more, which is awesome. By the way, all these 3 items are also available for the Xbox One version, and I'll leave links to that as well. This next one is very popular, which I'm sure a lot of you probably already have seen. This is Tile, and it's basically an item finder. Put it on your keys, your luggage, your baby, wallet, underwear, PC, or anything that you don't want to lose or probably lose often. If you do lose it, you simply use the app and find it. I have like 8 of these on a bunch of my stuff that I want to keep an eye on in case they are stolen or lost, and I can track them all using the Tile app, which makes it super convenient. One of them is actually attached to my dog Snowy. I simply hooked it up to his collar and he barely even notices it there. It's super lightweight, weighing only at 1.3 ounces, and little Snowy will no longer go missing. I can simply use the app and pinpoint his exact location and go to his rescue. Now let's say you get really close to the item you're tracking or it's at your house. Well, the map won't do you good since you still need to look for it. That's where the find option comes in handy. Simply tapping it once will activate a loud jingle that you can hear and find your item. Next up, we have an all-in-one video security system called Guardzilla. This thing has it all. I have lots of tech items here at the office and I never leave without arming this thing. Unlike most surveillance cameras that make you pay for a subscription to upload recorded files, this one actually has a built-in SD card slot, which means that it supports up to 32 GB of space that you can store up to 5 days of video files on. You can check out anytime you want, no matter where you are, just by opening the app up, and you can take quick screenshots, which is pretty cool. It also features two-way audio so you can hear everything that's going on, as well as communicate back and forth since it has a built-in speaker. Other features include motion detection, which alerts you by sending an email or text straight to your smartphone within seconds. There's also an option for pet immunity as well. But the coolest and my personal favorite feature of them all is the night vision. The only downside is that it's not rechargeable, so it has to be plugged in for it to work. But overall, the quality is really amazing compared to other security cameras I have seen, and the fact that you get all of this in one compact device for around $100 is what makes this a really cool tech item. This next product is pretty awesome. This is the Noon virtual reality headset. It's compatible with Android and iPhones, and it's an experience to have, I'll tell you that much. It supports screen sizes from 4.7 to 5.5 inches. Virtual reality content is becoming extremely popular. Not only is it starting to surface on YouTube, but developers are constantly making apps for it. I tried on a few VR headsets before, and honestly most of them are overpriced and feel super flimsy, but the Noon headset is on a different level. Not only do they have an awesome app with tons of videos, but the quality of the headset is solid. I tried to capture a little bit of what was going on inside there, but it's a completely different experience once you put it on. If you're looking to get into it or maybe even curious about it, then I strongly recommend you guys to check out the Noon VR headset first. You won't regret it. These next two items are single Bluetooth speakers, and first up we have the XPower. It will get you up to 20 hours of music, and it's great for outdoors, whether you are camping or hiking. It's protected in a rubber casing, which will prevent the speaker from getting damaged if you manage to drop it. On one side you have the media controls, and on the other side, covered by a seal, is the USB port to charge your devices. Yep, that's right, the speaker does double as a 7000 mAh power bank. It also has a line-in for non-Bluetooth connectivity and features a built-in mic for taking calls. This next one one is the Anker premium speaker that features 20-watt drivers and dual subwoofers. The name says it all. This is a premium built speaker that features Bluetooth 4.0 and offers up to 10 hours of music. It has a beautiful glossy finish on top along with the media controls. The speaker features max bass technology, which improves the bass performance and gives you amazing highs and deep lows. Here's a quick sound comparison between the XPower and the Anker speakers. These next set of speakers have been in my setup for a pretty long time and I've constantly been asked about them, so I decided to feature them in this video so everyone knows. These are the Boehm Mate speakers. They sell them individually, but I'll explain in a bit why I have two of them. So the speakers feature Bluetooth 4.0 technology and will get you up to 18 hours of music on a full charge. On the side you will find the power button, earphone jack, audio input, and micro USB port for charging. On the top are the media controls, and it does come with a built-in mic so you can accept calls. Now then, I have two of these because they feature dual link technology, which means that I can pair them together for a wireless surround sound experience. These speakers are amazing and I've been using them all the time to watch movies on my ultra-wide monitor. I basically have my very own mini theater experience. There is one last set of speakers I do want to mention. This is the GoGroove Bass Pulse LED speaker sound system. It comes in red, blue, or green LED options and contains 40 watts of peak power. You get dynamic highs, warm midtones, and a deep, very powerful bass. On the front of the subwoofer, you have a knob to control the volume and the other to control the amount of bass it outputs, followed by an LED switch on the bottom. The speaker system not only looks amazing but produces really high quality sound, which is surprising because the speakers itself are super thin, and I was shocked to hear how great the quality of the sound was. If you guys are looking for really cool speakers to go along with your setup, then I strongly recommend these. You will definitely get lost in your game or movie with these, and the fact that it contains an equalizer makes this a solid choice for parties. Here's a quick sound demo. These last two items are gaming gear for my gamers out there. First up is probably one of the most comfortable and responsive gaming mice I have ever used. This is the Onyx Caster optical gaming mouse. Now for those of you that haven't heard of Onyx, they make some of the most comfortable gaming mice in the world. The Caster is their latest entry in their lineup of premium mice. It features 6 programmable buttons, up to 16.8 million LED color options, and a DPI sensor of up to 10,000. The gaming grade optical sensor has no positive or negative hardware acceleration. It has amazing accuracy and smooth tracking, and I definitely noticed that while gaming. They state that it's widely considered as the best gaming sensor currently available. It also comes with its very own software. With it you can program all 6 buttons as well as control the speed of scrolling and pointer acceleration, or get into more detailed settings for sensor performance. You also get the usual macro settings and LED options. It's so accurate that you can actually manually input your RGB code if you're looking for a specific shade of color. Last but not least, and my personal favorite out of all the items I featured, is the HyperX Cloud 2 gaming headset. It's compatible with PC, Xbox, PS4, and practically everything else that has a 3.5mm jack, like smartphones, tablets, and other devices. It features 7.1 surround sound and has a premium USB sound card, which will give you really rich sound quality with crystal clear lows, mids, and high tones, along with an enhanced bass. When I swapped my ETH M50Xs to these, I immediately noticed how much louder and clear the sound was. The build quality is outstanding as well, with aluminum sliders, and it's pretty flexible too. The ear cups are made out of memory foam and are really comfortable to wear for hours at a time. They're also interchangeable and come with a set of velour cushions, which are also super comfortable. However, my ears tend to warm up quickly with those on, so it's probably best to save them for a cold day. Additionally, the Cloud 2 comes with a detachable mic, which is awesome because it gives you the choice whether to wear it or not. I mentioned earlier that these headphones have 7.1 surround sound. Well, you will need to connect the audio control box to enable that feature and to be able to use the mic. If you do this, the connection becomes USB and you will have to connect it straight to your PC or console instead of using the audio jack. Now because of the closed cup design, it fits around your ear and doesn't press against your ear, which means that you can wear them for long periods of time without fatigue. The longest I can wear my M50Xs are for only 2 hours before my ears start to hurt, but with the Cloud 2s, I practically wore them for over 4 hours until it was lunchtime. But I'm definitely sure I can go on the entire day with them on without a problem. Honestly, there's not much else I can ask for. This headset has it all and it's my favorite. It's now officially part of my desk setup. There is one more product I want to mention, but it's currently not out yet, but it deserves to be in this video because it's honestly really cool. This is the 3D Simo Mini, one of the most versatile 3D pens on the market. It's basically a 4-in-1 pen. It's capable of 3D printing, soldering, cutting, and burning things. With the soldering nozzle, you can fix or create any electrical component, and the tip can reach temperatures of up to 490 degrees. The wooden tool gives you options of decorating, stuff like wooden spoons, your wallet, shoes, or even shaped 3D printed models or printouts. And lastly, if you're a model maker, the cutting tool is an awesome way to cut through plastic or foam, creating whatever it is that you need. The possibilities are endless with the 3D Simo Mini, but I'll go and leave a link down below for more details for anyone that is interested. So anyways, that's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it and want me to continue doing these cool tech videos every month, like always, let me know by hitting that like button to show your support. If you guys missed my previous episodes, feel free to check the playlist link down below. There's some really cool tech products I went over in the past few months, so definitely give that a go if you guys have time. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. This is Ed from TechSource, and I'll see you in the next video.